local ties.
That's true. She's
Reds,
yeah.
go Eagles, right?
She was from East Virginia.
Well, let me ask you this, Gabe. You get chosen, and this is your chance to win whatever, $100,000, whatever.
$100,000, yeah.
What do you, and you know in your heart, you would do it faster than chest pass. Out of principle and spite, would you still go overhand or you go in chest pass?
$100,000 is on the line.
Yeah.
I'm like, Gabe,
No, it's the fact that you're thinking about it.
I feel like I would have practiced prior to that point, knowing somehow, and I would have determined which way is
Yes.
better for me, which one works for me.
But let's say
And
it's
I would
clearly
hate the
chest
fact
pass.
that it's a
Hold on.
chest pass. It probably does.
If you had a Mac caliber arm, which you claim you did,
That's
Yeah.
distance, man.
yeah, but that's still you need to say he's Mac caliber says he's got to be pretty accurate. There's no way Mac
You
caliber
don't
guys
throw
do
a
it.
little 5-yard
Yeah,
pass to the
exactly.
Mac.
That's, hey, you want to go deep, that's your
Right.
man.
I'm here for it.
But if it's just like a short, hey, fast as you can.
I'd rather they back those things up, make you throw it. Because it's literally like a 5-yard toss, chest pass.
I really don't know.
Make it like 20 yards and force them to throw overhand. You're not going to see anybody doing a chest pass from 20 yards out.
Ooh.
Now we got something.
So push it back, huh?
Yeah.
If you want to go chest pass, that's fine, but you got to get it there.
Right, but you got good luck with it.
Okay, but you would like to see them change the format.
Absolutely. 100% like to change the format.
And what is your?
Throw a football like a damn football.
I was about to say I want
This
to
is basketball.
no room for negotiation. If you're going to have football be thrown, you have to throw it like a football. Period. End of story.
I'd like to have them back it up too,
Okay,
because I think
it's too easy.
it's too easy.
If you make him throw it like a football, though, I imagine it won't be as easy.
No, it won't.
No, it
Because
won't.
so I'm not sure you need to do both. I'm not sure you need to back it up.
It's for my enjoyment.
Well,
I don't get any enjoyment watching people launch chest
I
passes
mean,
from
what
10
is
feet
Dr.
away.
Pepper? Dr. Pepper makes the rules, and Dr. Pepper wants people to watch this, and they want their name said over and over.
Use the left lane to keep left to merge onto M39 North.
Sure.
Everybody else is listening.
Yeah. That's pretty great.
Keep
The
left.
same thing a
Great
little bit.
question, because you know what? This weekend, I had a Dr. Pepper for the first time in years. I mean, I've had Dr. Pepper on occasion, but
In 3.8 miles, take exit 16 on the left to merge onto M10 North toward I-696 West.
Zero sugar Mountain Dew, and I'll look at, here's a diet Dr. Pepper. Okay.
It's supposed to taste good, I guess.
It's fine.
No, but I thought the same thing here. It's weird. I'm like, people actually ordered Dr. Pepper's their first choice.
I think it might be is it a southern thing?
No, but there obviously must be a ton of people. They make a ton of money.
Yeah.
They're able to sponsor things like this.
There's a whole town, Fansville.
Oh, a whole town, right?
Transportal and everything.
But I thought the same thing.
I'm not dogging Dr. Pepper, but it's just like I don't. You go to somebody's house and they've got a party and you see set up with the mixers or whatever. Yeah, here's your Coke and Diet Coke and Sprite. No Dr. Pepper.
and you think
Here's
there would be-
ginger ale. No Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper would be really good as something to mix in with, right?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the flavor of it is sort of like a cherry soda, but not really. I don't know. It's got like 23 ingredients in it.
There's a Dr. Pepper shot. You guys ever take that?
No.
It's pretty good.
What is it?
I don't know.
Guitar.
I just someone I had ordered it for me. I'm not sure.
I think it might be a southern thing. I don't know. Every time I hear Dr. Pepper, I think of saying like Dr. Pepper. You want some Dr. Pepper?
You turn into Brian Kelly.
Yeah, right, exactly. Brian Kelly's all about Dr. Pepper these days. And I brought my
In
family
2 miles,
down.
take exit
So
16 on
we
the
can
left to merge
drink
onto
some Dr.
M10 North
Pepper.
toward I-696 West.
I mean, it's like, again, it's fine, but it's not like, I never thought it was the most outstanding soda in the world.
So you're not a big Mr. Pibb? Is that the off?
Yeah,
or the
Mr.
other?
Pibb's the other one, right? And no, never. It's okay, it's fine, but give me a, Coca-Cola. I'll take that for Dr. Pepper or Mr. Pibb anything.
Okay,
I'm the guy that likes Fresca. I like Squirt. I like a lot of.
it's right up your league.
Squirt's great.
Yeah, Europe, but
It's fun to say.
it does make sense.
It's got me Squirt.
It's a funny word.
All you can handle.
It's funny.
It's like the Denver basketball team.
Nuggets.
Yeah, he likes that word too.
You like squirt with your nuggets?
All right, who doesn't? But Dr. Pepper just has not been like that gotta have a drink, right?
No, and it's funny you mentioned it because this weekend at the game, they have a cooler right near our radio booth, and I go and I walk over there, and they had Diet Dr. Pepper. And the truth is, this is honestly why I got it. Usually I'll grab a Diet
Use the
Coke or a
left lane
Diet
to take
Pepsi.
exit 16 on
They
the
did not
left to
have
merge
them
onto
in
M10
these
North
top
toward I-696
plastic
West.
Bottles. They just had
The
cans.
cans.
I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't
No, you
like
like
the
the
can.
right? Want to save it for later?
Yep. And so I grabbed the Diet Dr. Pepper, and I'm like, "Man, this is good. It's been a long time. It's fine."
Exit
And
left.
here's the other thing about it, and I absolutely love this. It was frozen, and not to the point of being rock hard.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just had the like ice, like snowsicles in it.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah,
It's
but
just-
that's always makes
it's that
things
sweet
fun.
spot between if it starts getting too cold, you open it up and it overflows. Yeah, you can't have that. So I got very fortunate. That might have skewed my reaction to the doctor.
It's all right. It's all good. Well, maybe you'll buy a 12-pack.
Maybe I will. 248-539-9797.
Did you start throwing your footballs like a chest
I
pass?
did
after?
not, but I haven't tried to throw a football, so let me see. If I get a football and it's
In 5.7
or a chest
miles,
pass, then
turn
I'll
right
know.
onto Inkster Road.
The Dr. Pepper's
Contagious. Abe is in Ann Arbor. He's on 97.1. Hi, Abe.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
What's up?
Just calling to tell you guys, like, I definitely think the format should not change. If they're going to change it, it needs to go to 6 tops. It's the best regular season in sports, man. I was watching Cincinnati Tulsa, watching Utah, Oregon. Like, it makes all these games big. It makes all these games huge. I mean, I can't imagine if, like you said, the effort level, the intensity of the game, the atmosphere, when teams know they're already going to be in there.
I think if Georgia goes on to win the national championship this year, I will start screaming from mountaintops not to change this format because that'll tell me that Georgia didn't need to win a game and they mailed it in. And Alabama needed to win it. Alabama needed to win that game and Georgia didn't. And we'll get to conference championship games where neither team really needs to win it because they're both going to
I gotta say, you know what? I say, why not us this year? We all know the ESPN's in bed with the SEC. Let's sit down to their giants. Let's win a championship this year. Let's shock the world. Go Blue Boys.
If Michigan goes Ohio State, Iowa, Georgia, Alabama to win a national championship, that would be one hell of a gauntlet. Georgia's a heavy favorite early on. 248-539-9797.
So thanks to Amano for sending this to us. It's the shot. It's a flaming Dr. Pepper shot.
Okay.
A shot of Amarone with flaming Bacardi 151 on top, dropped into a beer and slammed like a bomb.
I know. Now I remember it very well. I had it in Canada for our first time.
Amaretto was underrated awesome.
Every time I've had a drop it into any kind of drink where you have to drop something
Yeah.
and slam it,
Yeah.
I have the worst hangover.
Yeah, wonder why.
Absolute worst hangover.
Why would that be?
Well, but you can have other like mixed drinks, and I can drink. But if you start doing that, I'm in big trouble.
Well, you have 4 or 5 of them. That's going to do it.
Well, if you're doing
If I
that,
have one of those,
Just once, gonna do it?
oh, I think because that night's gone somewhere.
Yeah,
that
maybe
you want
take
to
it.
go.
that might be true. But
Maybe you take
You know
it
what goes
home
on?
at night. Won't take
He goes,
it.
I had one flaming shot. No one ever says that because the night went somewhere else, my friend.
The fact that a flaming shot lets me know that you had a night.
Yes.
but I can drink, a few beers and do a shot or two, and wake up the next day and be able to function. Once you start dropping shots into other things and slamming them, I'm done.
No, I think there's a difference between having a night where shots are involved and having a night when flaming shots dropped and slammed are involved.
I know my limits, okay? I'm drawing a line. I'm not going there ever again. I know.
That's what everyone says.
Okay, but I said it years ago and I've stuck with it. Actually, didn't we do Irish Garden to my 15th birthday?
Yeah, oh, your 50 was
And I had to work. I told my wife, Michigan's got a noon start. I got to be out the door at 8 a.m. Nothing. She's okay, nothing.
You and Virtue Kid had the drink off real quick. See?
I can't remember which game it was, but if you ever get a chance to go back and listen to the pregame, it was not my best work. Carson Anderson, 97 on the ticket.
Stay in the right 3 lanes.
Now that the vaccine is available for children 5 and up, here's why pediatricians all over the state are recommending it.
Kids are part of the community and they can spread COVID. We're seeing both healthy children getting sick from the virus as well as
sick as well.
This vaccine can change that and keep children safe.
Over 3 billion people have been fully vaccinated now from COVID-19. After clinical trials with kids around the world, the COVID vaccine is now authorized to be safe and effective for children 5 to 11 with 2 small kid-sized doses.
It's essential that your children get vaccinated to protect them, to protect your families, and to protect those in the community around you.
Talk to your doctor and learn more at michigan.gov/kidscovidvaccine. A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
In this market, you'll find Fisher Investments is different than other money managers.
Fisher is different? How? Don't you just ride the wave?
Nope. We actively manage client portfolios based on our forward-looking views of the market. In times like these, we understand that clients want proactive communication and guidance.
You don't just provide cookie-cutter portfolios?
No, we get to know our clients so we can tailor their portfolios to their specific goals and needs. We even offer resources on Social Security, Medicare, tax efficiency, and more. Our primary goal is to help them achieve a comfortable retirement.
But you still sell investments that generate high commissions, right?
No,
Stay
we don't
in the
sell
left 3
commission
lanes.
products. Fisher Investments is a fiduciary, the highest standard for a financial advisor. It means we're there for our clients and always put their interests first.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep, our fees are transparent, structured so we do better when our clients do better. Visit FisherInvestments.com to find out why investors like you are switching to us. Fisher Investments. Clearly different money management.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Hi, I'm Doug Mans with Mans Lumber and Millwork. This is the time many people start making plans to upgrade their kitchens and baths for next year. Visit any of our showrooms and let our professional designers help you get inspired. Before you know it, you'll be enjoying the kitchen or bath.
At the next light, turn right.
Yeah, go straight to Bad Axe, and then come straight from there to
At the light, turn right onto Inkster Road.
They take on the Thunder in downtown Detroit tonight. OKC suffered the largest defeat in NBA history in their last game. Tip time at 7 o'clock at LCA with coverage right here.
In 1.4 miles, turn left onto West 14 Mile Road.
Tomorrow night versus the Rutgers, where they'll go for 6 straight victories. Tonight, Monday Night Football is on the Bet 1270. Bills hosting the Patriots to cap off Week 13 in the NFL. With a loss, Buffalo would fall to the 7th seed in the AFC. Kickoff at 8:15. And preparations now beginning for the playoff semifinal for the Wolverines. They've got a few weeks until they take the field again after the Big Ten Championship victory. Dominant defender Aiden Hutchinson gave his thoughts to MGO TV after they earned the 2nd seed to match up with Georgia.
I think it could have gone either way with the seeding, but we're fired up and we're excited. And, we're going to have to earn it in this playoffs. Playing a very talented team, and I think guys could have been more excited.
Michigan versus Georgia in the Orange Bowl on New Year's Eve. The winner will play either Alabama or Cincinnati on January 10th for the national championship. At the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Chris Villar. For more, stay tuned to 97.1 The Ticket and Odyssey.com.
I was trying to see the weather. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, Karsh and Anderson on 97.1 The Ticket. Karsh, Scott Anderson, 97.1 The Ticket. All right. All of the boys we usually are. I do want to bring something up we haven't talked about, but it led to one of the funniest things. Got a question. What the hell is Minnesota doing defensively in the last play?
West 14 Mile Road, then turn right onto Inkster
This really
Road.
doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't. The thing is, we always judge when the snowstorms come. We always judge by the building.
Can you see the
that's on the
building
other side of the street, and whether or not you can see it. And to this point, we can still see
At the
it,
light,
but
turn right onto Inkster Road.
it looks like that could disappear shortly.
The trees behind Kang, you can really see them whipping around.
Yeah. Well, I had heard that we were going to get up to 40-mile-an-hour gusts or something like that.
In 1.9 miles, arrive at Inkster Road.
Yes, be careful. Treat each other with respect.
Yes.
Treat Mother Nature with respect.
Yes, Doug. Treat Mother Nature with respect. Do you?
Do you? No, maybe not. By your definition. All right, anyway, Minnesota's last play defensively. They had guys dropping back, like, deep into the end zone. I mean, I'll give the Lions credit. They took advantage of it, and the most open guy, Goff went to the most open guy, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he made, it wasn't a really complicated route. He kind of ran to about the 2 and then cut into the end zone where he was wide open. And I mean, Cameron Dantzler was in coverage, and he's only on the field because Patrick Peterson's hurt. But he also picked off Goff earlier. And, I mean, were they convinced it was going to be a fade of some kind to the corner of the end zone? Because they gave up this shallow cut right across the goal line. So here was the best part. Rex Ryan is on Get Up this morning. Kang and I are sitting there, and we were both kind of discussing it, and the topic came up on the television. We turned to it. I wish we had this. I don't know why I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
But Rex Ryan goes,
In 1 mile, arrive at Inkster Road.
I made sure I wrote this down because they were like, what are they doing? And he goes, all right, let me explain. Because I've called defenses in this league for over 30 years. I have no idea.
It was a great setup by Ryan.
Well, really, it was great comedic timing.
Yeah.
Because I was looking forward to hearing what he was going to say.
Like, all right, here we go.
Yeah,
He's
what
going
was
to tell us.
Minnesota doing?
I would think that they were probably paying extra attention to T.J. Hawkinson. I don't know. I don't know what the personnel was on the field. If Brock Wright was out there too, just to have 2 big targets, and those guys are going towards the back of the end zone. That's where they're at. I don't know. They thought that they could just keep everything in front of them, and they didn't account for. Oh, wait, hang on.
The end zone? the goal line?
He's getting awful close to the end zone here. I don't know. I don't care. Lions won.
No, I mean, the Lions shouldn't apologize. They got some explaining to do in Minnesota today, I'm sure, and after the game.
Every week they have explained it.
But this is one of those classic, hey, no threes in basketball, right? And the guy gets to the 3-point and you back off. Like, no, man. Just guard the line. Guard the goal line. There's no excuse for what he was.
Rashid leaving Robert Ory open?
Kind of. I mean, without that, I mean, the same consequences.
It wasn't blatant like we've seen other Boston coverages where somebody hands
I think Cameron Dantzler really screwed up. If you look at, I just freeze framed it. The 3 guys in the middle of the field are all standing on the goal line, hips facing Jared Goff. The other corner on the other side is standing at just about a yard deep, but he's looking at Jared Goff. Cameron Dantzler
Arrive at Inkster Road.
getting ready to run with Amon-Ra St. Brown as if he's going deep. Like if he's going to keep going right out of the back of the end zone and another 20 yards down the field. He's flipped his hips, getting ready to run. Everybody else is standing there looking at Jared Goff. In fact, to some degree, it reminds me of the old Jeff Van Gundy thing, Stan Van Gundy thing. Looks like Minnesota's forming an effing wall right in the middle of the field. But Dantzler, I'm going to guess when that explanation comes out, they're going to say, they'll probably say we blew an assignment. But what it really is, Dantzler was turning like Amon-Ra St. Brown was going 40 yards down the field.
Speaking of turning, turn around now and see what's the guy saying.
There's a coating of
That was like, looked like tornado sky, that dark sky that you typically wouldn't see at 1:08 in the afternoon with snow blowing sideways. And then 10 minutes later, or 5 minutes later, you look out there and it's kind of the dust has settled, the sun's coming back out. It's a gray sky, but I can see the building in perfect clarity. And now we've got some snow on the cars.
Yeah, that was strange. But somebody else around Metro Detroit is getting what just blew over our studios. 248-539-9797. Okay, so the other thing that we haven't really talked about is Dan Campbell's decision to go for it on 4th and inches from his own, was it 29-yard line? His own 29-yard line, up by 2 points with 3 minutes left. He decides to go for it. And of course, they don't make it. We sat here last week and we said, God, it's weird. Dan Campbell, the head coach, aggressive. Dan Campbell, the offensive coordinator, not quite as aggressive. And
Changed yesterday.
he was aggressive. We kind of asked for it.
Yeah. Got aggressive Dan again.
Yes. This is one of those calls that we probably would have taken anywhere between 30 to 40 phone calls about today had they lost the game. We haven't even brought it up, but we've had so much other stuff to talk about. So he decides to go for it. And the Lions, in so many ways, they overcame Minnesota and they overcame themselves. Because earlier in the game, they did something that's almost impossible to do, and that's come up short on a quarterback sneak. And then they tried, they get within inches, and they tried to pass for it. Now, the old argument, of course, is everybody knows what's coming. You do a play action, you easily get the first. Well, they did a play action, they didn't easily get the first down. How much scrutiny should there be of Dan Campbell's decision? Or does it even matter because they won the game?
Well, no, you can talk about it. Dave had the tweet earlier today that the analytics strongly suggested it was the right move to go for it on 4th down. Maybe you don't like the play call on it, which I didn't love the play call to try to get the first down for it. But Minnesota had it perfectly disguised. It's one of my favorite plays, just maybe not necessarily in that situation. I love the play action, roll to your right and throw it to the tight end or throw it to the fullback who's running out there. Love it. They tried it. Was that covered? But here's why it was the right call. It's a calculated risk. If you get the first down, great. You continue on down the field. You can run the clock out, and then you win the game. If you don't get it, the other team takes over right there inside the 30-yard line. It's a short field, and the way Minnesota had all that momentum going for them, you're kind of expecting them to score. So the way it worked out is that they did score and left the Lions with plenty of time left on the clock. Had the Lions decided to punt, if they kicked that ball away, and there's 3 minutes on the clock, Minnesota's got the ball 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, there's no doubt they're going the required distance to score and crush the Lions.
They would have kicked a field goal at the horn, and it would have been just another Lions put it in the montage. I mean, it would have, that one, we've seen play itself out so many times. And you used a term here, and I don't know if I'd agree with it, but I want to jump into that. We'll get to your phone calls and feedback coming up. It's Carson Anderson, 97.1.
Hey, not looking for work, but you're thinking about a change? Well, lots of people are looking for a better situation. So let me tell you why you should consider Penske Logistics and what they have to offer. Right now, they're hiring full-time and part-time positions at the cold storage warehouse in Romulus and dry storage warehouse in Chesterfield.
Hello. Hey. About 10, 15 minutes. Prepaid envelope to do. Okay, so if they're not that. Okay. Okay, sounds good.